What we have here is evidence that the topology of the world is not the topology that we ordinarily see. We see things as separated by a certain distance. We walk across a room and we think, well, we've left the far wall of the room behind us and so forth. But there's an attempt to say, well, maybe things that from our macroscopic point of view appear to be widely separated in space, like New York and Chicago, just to take two macroscopic examples, from a microscopic point of view might actually be... What we have here is evidence that the topology of the world is not the topology that we ordinarily see.
Don't worry, Sidechain is with us. He's just not on the intro because you really thought I was gonna re-record the entire intro with all the setup that what you're seeing right now took. That took like at least 3 hours to record. I can tell you how I recorded this intro if you want me to. But would you rather see my face instead right now? Like now? Yes! Hello! Paul A.K. Modus here! Happy New Year for the third time! First Friday chill of 2026. How are you, boys? How you doing, my boys? Also, what? There's an OBS bug for some reason that I'll turn on an audio source and then I go to the next scene and that same source is turned off. I can see it, it's turned off, and yet it's playing. But hey, no matter, at least I can just mute it on the mixer and forget about it. Whatever. Hello guys! How have your holidays been? Assuming we haven't talked on Saturday or Tuesday at all. Yeah, let's just pretend that this is the very first time you see me again. It's just, yeah. So, as you can see, Mr. Sidechain is here with us. He is in the background. But I want to tell you guys how to record that intro that you just saw, okay? That intro, first of all, requires a camera and a tripod. And then, to play the Friday Chill, like, TV color card intro type thing with the timer, the way that I put that up in the CRT, right? You have to play the video through a device that can output to the CRT. In this case, I went for my PlayStation 2. right? So I hooked up my PS2 to the CRT TV, and because my PS2 is modded, naturally, like every console I own, it has a custom video player app thing that I can just play old-fashioned MPEG videos through. Yes, I have to actually convert the video to MPEG 2 for the PS2 to even play it. But it does play, and it just involves a bit of switching back and forth between no signal, so it's the like TV snow thing, and then at the right moment, at just the right moment, I time it so that I press the switch TV source button on the remote, and it switches to the PS2. Right, so it goes from TV snow to playing the video, but I also have to time it so that the video starts playing right as I push the button. So I have to time two things, right? So as I'm recording, I have to time it so the video starts at the same time I switch the TV sources, and that takes a couple tries. And every time I get it wrong, I have to back out of the video, go back into the TV snow mode, right, and redo the whole thing again, and then stop the recording, start recording again, right, and then just try all over again. I think that intro you saw was like what, the fourth take, but yeah, it's just I hooked up my PS2 to the CRT. I did my darndest to hide the cables. You might have noticed that the scenery is quite dark. And that's because, well, first of all, aesthetic, but it's also a like functional thing, right? It serves a purpose, the scene being that dark, and it's so you guys don't see all the cables running around at the back of the TV and all that. So then, once that's recording, I have to set up this monitor, my PC monitor, to also play TV Snow, right? And then I have to set, my light here, my main lighting thing, which has a remote. I have to make it sync. There you go. My main lighting thing can do colors, right? But it doesn't have an auto colors like fade mode. So it doesn't automatically fade in between colors. I have to switch it to color mode, and literally as I'm recording, I have to manually time how the colors change. I have to manually cycle around the colors with the controller, and I have to do it in a uniform way, right? Such that the like fading animation is nice and slow and consistent, right? Yeah. And then I have to set up all of the like plushies in just the right place, and then sometimes a plushie will just fall out for no reason, and then I'll have to get up from my little recording spot and pick it up and then start recording again. Yeah. It's it was a whole thing recording that. I recorded it in this very room, obviously, because well, it's where the studio computer is. So I was sitting behind the camera in my bed. I was sitting in bed. I was holding my camera on the tripod, right? And then, yeah, it was just like pointing from there. It was pointing this way with all of the like stage. I want to see the take where the plushie fell down. I don't even think I have it anymore. It's the kind of thing where you don't really need to store the like raw files after that, so you just delete them, right? I didn't really feel the need to store the takes, to store the full takes after that. So after the video was done, I was like, yeah, it's done, it works. That's the intro now. Sure, whatever, just delete it, right? All right, let's catch up with chat. I'll take Modus and Danje for 2,000. No, not happening, Chief. Sorry. We need a check Discord command for like 1,000 points. We need insert command here for like insert random number points. Yeah. I believe I'm gonna have to watch this in 144p due to the internet circumstances. You always manage to find yourself in the worst possible internet circumstances, don't you? You have a thing for that. Oh man. I'm at work, you naughty boy. Splash of Asher. Just make sure they don't catch you watching me. Get back to work right now. Right this second. All right. And have the protocol voice say it, but the protocol's dead. In the canon, at least. Maybe the real protocol was the friends we made along the way, and the protocol lives in all of us. But in the canon, he's dead. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it? Bring forth the sidechain. It is. We do have sidechain with us today. Say hi, sidechain. Sorry, I don't have a duck sound yet. Maybe today will be the day where we add the duck sound to the soundboard. Maybe you guys can send me a cool duck sound in Sound Vault on the Discord server. So if you happen to have a good duck sound for some reason. Mr. Sidechain! Hi, Talor, what's up? Oh, yeah. Alright. Oh my god, I haven't seen this guy in ages! Yeah, and by ages, you mean at least like 3 days! Impossible! I'm in Italy's. Holidays are still here. You're still in Italy, let's go. PS2, it's a PS2 Slim. It is a Slim. I would have liked for it to be the fat hard drive thing, but that one does have a less reliable CD drive, from what I've heard. The CD drive is less reliable because it's like a tray, right, that opens and closes, and it's more prone to breaking and all that. But yeah, it's just I didn't buy it. The story of how I got my PS2, I've told it a couple times here, but sure, I can tell it again. I got my PS2 Slim because a couple family members of a school friend of mine somehow knew my home address. Pogger start, huh? Cooked start. So, a couple family members of a school friend of mine somehow knew my home address, and they rang at my doorbell, and they were like, "Hey, we have heard you like to tinker with hardware." Oh, we back? What? What happened? Impossible. Hello? Oh yeah, we are back. Okay. How did this happen? Somehow, Palpatine has returned. Somehow, my internet stopped working for a split second. Yeah, no, it wasn't you. Yeah, nice. Okay, wow, so the internet really does not want me to tell how I got my PS2, huh? I put the phone on like 5G tethering mode just in case. So now I have 2 internets. Get ready for Internet 2. Okay, so they rang at my doorbell and they were like, yeah, we heard you like tinkering with like consoles and stuff. You have a knack for like fixing these things. And I was like, yeah, sure. What's the thing? Like, what's the problem? And then they give me this PlayStation 2, this PS2 Slim, and they're like, it doesn't read games. Can you help us with it? All right. And I'm like, sure, I'll take a look at it. Why not? So the next day, I think it was, what is your home address? Saturn. Obviously, I live where it rains diamonds. Neptune. Wait, but I just said Saturn. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, so they told me it doesn't read games, right? You put a disc in it, nothing happens. Can you help us with it? I said, sure. The next day, I went to like Cashies. I bought myself a very cheap Matrix game for the PS2, because of course I would buy a Matrix game. I bought Enter the Matrix on the PS2, right? Enter the Matrix, yeah. Which, by the way, they made like whole ass scenes that they recorded. They actually filmed movie scenes just for the games. It's actually kind of impressive. They had what I can only assume is like deleted scenes, or just like they actually filmed bespoke stuff from the Matrix films for the Matrix video games. It's kind of crazy. Like the cutscenes are like actual scenes that are not in the movie. It's pretty crazy. But still, I bought Enter the Matrix. It was like €3 because they didn't have the games, so they only brought me the console, no games, and no cables. Right? They were like, I asked, where are the cables for this? Like, I can't hook this up. And then they were like, yeah, we left them we left them at like our summer home, I think they said. And I was like, well, yeah, I can't get to it if I don't have the cables. And then they're like, sure, we'll like go fetch them back. And then a couple weeks later, they come back with the cables, right? But yeah, I bought a game in the meantime so that once I got the cables, I would have something to test it with, right? So I got the cables. I got the video cable, the AC cable. I plugged it all in. First of all, I turn it on and see what happens, right? And it turns on and it works. Cool. So I'm like, okay, before I put a game in, let me just take it apart and clean it up. Simple thing, just like, first thing, I open it up. It's actually pretty clean. There are only a couple things in the CD drive. There was like, someone put a piece of paper on the CD drive for some reason, like a piece of like Kleenex on the CD drive. That was weird. I guess it was to trick the CD drive into thinking it was closed when it was open, to do like CD swap tricks. I think that was the reasoning behind the specific spot where the piece of Kleenex was. But still, I cleaned it up. I cleaned the laser, the reading laser on the CD drive, and then I put the game in, and it works. It boots, and I'm like, well, what's the problem? I like barely touched this thing, and it is working. I guess I fixed it. Just by being in my immediate vicinity, the console just fixed itself. So a few days later, they come back, and then I'm like, well, here's your fixed PS2. It's just, I barely had to do anything to it. And then they're like, well, yeah, actually, we bought a PS3 in the meantime. We bought a used PS3, so you get to keep the PS2. And I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, nice. And yeah, it's been there ever since. I have used it for a bunch of things. Playing the first God of War, playing some PS1 games as well. Pink Panther Pinkadelic Pursuit, man, playing that on like real hardware was like through the CRT was sick. So cool. Hello, sir. What we doing? Hi, Moni, man. We're just chilling and talking. You can tell me about your day. And yeah, we're just talking about how I got my PlayStation 2. It was a gift, basically. I didn't pay for it. It was a gift from the people who handed it to me for fixing, and then I handed it back to them fixed. And they told me, actually, in the meantime, we just decided that we're gonna buy a used PS3 instead. So you get to keep the PS2. And I'm like, oh yeah, cool, nice, thanks. Okay. Check what I sent him meme. Bro is desperate. Bro really wants to see, but bro really wants the Pablo to see his meme. Jesus. Check the screenshot of the freeze frame you got when your internet died. I don't exactly understand what's so funny about seeing me like this. Like, yeah, that happens all the time. Like, you can probably pause this video on any given frame. I'll probably have a weird face. It's not news, brother. Okay. I got my Wi-Fi chip working again. For your information, I did have a little streaming hiccup moment early on in the stream where I did drop some frames and OBS disconnected for a couple seconds for some reason. Yeah, my favorite game to play on PS2. See, that's how easy it is to get into the conversation, to get into the Friday chill. It's just, yeah, this man understood the assignment, or woman. I actually don't know. My favorite game to play on PS2 as a kid was Spider-Man: Friend or Foe. It was all I had for a while, despite the PS4 being out. Okay, so like 2012-ish, right? That was when the PS4 came out, and you still had the PS2. Okay, cool. I really wanna, like, at some point, I wanna set up a like retro driving rig, like driving simulator rig for Gran Turismo 4. That would be pretty cool, but it really is not a priority right now. I need there's other stuff that is more important than that. Paul, trust me, if you burn Fortnite to a DVD, then put it in the PS2, it works. Hey, have you heard? If you delete System 32, you get a free PS5? No, not, like, don't even laugh. Not kidding. Just, yeah, it's real. It's real. Just, yeah. Have you seen my latest GD obsession moment yet? No, I haven't. I never had a PS2, probably because I wasn't born. My family is Xbox and Nintendo oriented. I definitely was more of a Nintendo kid. But I will say, my first console was a Sega Saturn, and I can proudly say I still have my Sega Saturn. It's right here. You open the drawer, and there's, well, you can't see it very well, but my CRT is here, and right above that, like just out of frame, is my Saturn, and it's all hooked up. I can play whenever. And I am still a Sega Saturn fanboy at heart. Nights in a Dreams, Panzer Dragoon, my favorite game of all time, Panzer Dragoon 2. Panzer Dragoon Saga, one of the greatest JRPGs ever made that almost no one got to play. Sega console, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. The Saturn was the shit. Playing Saturn on a CRT is still an experience. I have a Saturn. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Saturn gang, represent. It was my uncle's. He had it sitting in a box for 20 years, and I asked to have it just last year. Sitting in a box for 20 years. Imagine, just if electronic devices could talk. For a second, just imagine the absolute elation, the joy that your console must have felt when it saw when it saw light coming from the darkness of the box that it was in. When it saw the lid being taken off and it just seeing the light of day was like, yes, I have waited 20 years for this moment. Now is my time to shine. At last. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. In my case, my parents bought it before I was born, right? And there was a time, there was a point where they wanted to sell it. They actually wanted to sell it because they weren't using it, and the only person that was using it at all was me. Because back then, the only game we had on the Sega Saturn is Sega Flash 2. That like green demo disc, it's like over here, but it's like it's just like lost a bunch of CDs. I don't think I'm gonna bother like searching for it. But I only had 2 discs. I had Sega Flash 2, that like green demo disc that they gave away for free in like magazines, and then I had Christmas Nights in the Dreams. I still have that CD, but that CD is very scratched up. It doesn't really work anymore. Like, you put it in, it doesn't even the console doesn't even detect that it's a game. Like, it doesn't boot because it's so scratched up. So, that was pretty much all I could play back then with the Saturn. But still, that like single level demo of Panzer Dragoon 2 was my childhood. The demo was like, what? The level is like 5 minutes long. But just, I played that level for at least 4 years straight. And then, when they showed interest in selling the console, I was like, you shall not pass! 'Tis mine now. It is my property. I claimed the console for myself, basically. And I have been taking care of it like it was my own baby, my own child. And I mod chipped it so I could play CD backups, so I could play any game. Then shortly after that, I did a 60 hertz mod because I live in Spain. My console is PAL, so 50 hertz. But I did a 60 hertz mod, so games would actually play at the correct speed. And then after that, I switched out the mod chip for an actual optical drive emulator, so now I can load games off of a micro SD card. That does mean that I had to take out the whole CD drive mechanism. So now I can't play CDs even if I want it. It's just a micro SD card reader now, but the rest of the original hardware is all in there. I still have the CD drive as well. I don't throw anything out. I keep it all just in case. But yeah, I was actually thinking about once the New Year Protocol CD sample that I've ordered arrives, probably gonna be next month at this point. I thought of playing it in my Sega Saturn, but then I thought, oh, it has the optical drive emulator. I'll have to play on my PS2 instead. I really want to get a Sonic Jam disc. Sonic Jam. Let's freaking go, dude. In my case, I just modded my Switch V1 so I can just play Sonic here. Also, dude, did you know that they ported Sonic Mania to the 3DS? I can actually play Sonic Mania on my new 3DS. It's kind of crazy. The 3D levels are pretty slow because they require like GPU acceleration and they're being like software rendered only, and it's very slow. But like barring that, the 2D levels, they play perfectly. You can just play Sonic Mania on this thing. It's kind of crazy. You do have to mod it, but man. Hi, Opal. Hi, Dangerous Robot, as well. Hello, all the new people. I'm seeing tons of new people here. Hello. Thank you for choosing me to waste your to waste the following 2 hours of your time. I am flattered. I have a question for you, Modus, if you don't mind. Ah, yes, I mind. Of course I mind. How dareth you ask me a question? It's a bit out of context, but it's related to you. Go ahead, shoot. At least don't be like Jaden P, like the man, the myth, the legend, Jaden P asking me if I wanted to have kids in the Discord server. It was like, what? What the fuck kind of question is that? Nah, man, these next 2 hours are fuel for the 11 hours of work I have tomorrow. 11? Just 11? Because I will have you know that my other laptop has been sitting in the living room rendering day and night for 4 days straight. The render time the render time counter literally says 92 hours right now. I had to put it in the living room so it could render at night because electricity is cheaper at night, right? So I've left it rendering over there so it doesn't make noise here when I'm sleeping. So I just had to move it to the living room, and it's been rendering for 4 days and nights straight. Hey, things not even breaking a sweat. It's just doing it. It's just doing it. It's just completely unattended for 4 days. I come back to it. It's still rendering. Fucking like that laptop. Guys, hear me out. Whenever I drop post NYP, it's going to happen this year. Okay, post NYP is happening this year. Accept it. I'm coming back. Okay, but when it drops, we gotta give a big shout out to that one laptop. That's like the real MVP of this whole process right now. That guy has been churning out frames for like 2 months now. Oh man. Hi Paul, this will be the last stream I watch before I'm buried. What? Buried alive? All right. Cheaper electrons at night is a goated perk of Spain. Is it though? Because I will ask you this question. Do you think it's that electricity is cheaper at night, or that it is more expensive during the day? Just saying. It's gonna oh, you meant snow. Okay. I haven't seen snow in like 9 years. So it's fine. Okay. I was wondering if Swing Futura could get uploaded to Newgrounds so it could be used in Geometry Dash. I really like this song, but if you can't, it's fine. I would love to. All right. But there's just one tiny problem, and it's that I don't have I do not have 100% of the publishing rights for it because it was released through a label. So I signed a contract with that label, and it's basically like they handled the publishing side. So I get to keep all the rights of the song with Convexity, obviously. But just they have the publishing rights. So I would have to go through them. So I would have to ask them first if I could upload to Newgrounds. So yeah, like for label releases, it's kind of complicated. And as for old songs like 2077, I'm probably not going to do it because Newgrounds doesn't really have a way for me to like backdate releases. If I upload something, even if it's from 5 years ago, even if I tell Newgrounds that the upload date was like 2020, it'll still show up at the top. So to you, it might seem like that's a new release when it's not. And it just, yeah, it kind of makes things messier. So it was simpler for me to just like, we start here, and from here till the most recent stuff and the old stuff, you can listen to it elsewhere, right? So it was like more straightforward, less messy for me to like handle it that way, right? So yeah, I would love to, but unfortunately it's there's a lot of moving parts to making that happen, and it's not really a possibility right now. So yeah. I want your whole discography on Newgrounds, brother. I'm on like 20 billion platforms now. Just choose anything else. Literally anything else. YouTube. Pretty much everything is there on YouTube, starting from NYP1. SoundCloud, it's all there. Spotify, almost everything is there. Save for the Dreamscape stuff, which apparently they took down when they like fully dissolved recently. But yeah, dude, it's just, yo, Paul, log in and reach out to RobTop and get added to a GD Music library. Their release dates don't matter. But I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was that RobTop reached out to you because he was because imagine, like, dude, imagine that guy's email inbox right now. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Just my internet is doing a thing. Okay. I sure hope it's not the space heater. Because my mom is like using the space heater right now, and it's plugged into the same power strip as the router. But then the router would go down for longer. So my phone is still on 5G tethering mode. Anyway, we shall continue. So imagine that you're Rob Top. You are the developer of Geometry Dash. Imagine what that guy's email inbox must be like right now. Imagine how many people, how many music artists have asked him for his blessing on getting added to the GD Music library. Imagine how many people have asked him to get whitelisted on Newgrounds, to rate their levels, to just do to add this and that feature to the game. Just, man, I can't imagine. So if anything, all I can do from my end is just keep releasing sick music, and at one point, if he's interested, he'll notice and he'll shoot me a message, right? What happened to your collab with AU5? I heard it was cancelled because of your miscommunication with her. What? I never said I had an ongoing collab with AU5. Where'd you get that information from? I never said I had an ongoing collab with AU5. We were joking about, like, yeah, one day we'll, like, just something, this and that, but it never, you know. We never had a collab in the works, really. What I did do is a remix of Snowblind with Yo-Yo here in chat. He's here. We made a remix of Snowblind together, and we won. And it's in the official competition remix compilation competitionally. Yeah. There is an option, but out of respect to his inbox, he doesn't want... Yeah, dude, it's like... It would be like sending an email to Linus Torvalds asking him how to copy and paste text on Linux. And sending an email to Linus Torvalds, of all people. You know, it's just... Yeah, it's like, technically you could do that, but you had a collab with AU5 and didn't bother to tell me. No, I didn't. I never had a collab with AU5. What are you talking about? Okay. He's not the one dealing with it. It is a whole team. Okay, so he has more people now. Still. That guy's inbox must be pretty legendary. Like, volume-wise. I was just joking about you. Okay. I wish you collab with him. You're so good, and I'm sure it'll be massive. Well, I'm flattered that you think I should have a collab with AU5. Things will happen whenever they need to happen, and no sooner. It's just... I just like to think of things that way. Just don't force it. Just keep doing cool stuff and things will come to you eventually when they need to, and no sooner. Like, when are you gonna do this tune? When are you gonna make this? When are you gonna make this genre? This and that. And it's just whenever I feel like it. Right now, I'm working on some other projects that are really cool. And that you should definitely be on the lookout for. Later this year. Just saying. I've recently been making a music portfolio because I make video game music. Let's go. I want to send it to as many indie dev teams as possible, albeit my genre is very niche. Still, dude, my genre is very niche. Like, who else? Like, I can count the number of people who do orchestral dubstep hybrid film scoring with storytelling and world building and lore. I can count the number of people who do that in the music scene with a single hand, probably. At least the way that we do it, and the way that and at our level, at the level that we are, right? Does Azali count? I guess. Astral base is an... it's an open interpretation. Azali mentioned. Let's go. That's what I mean. People just recognize retro Sonic music more than Sega Genesis. Aha. Yeah, because like Sonic music sounds the way it does because of the Genesis FM synthesizer chip, not because it was like made that way, because that's just the instruments, the FM instruments that the Sega Genesis chip had to work with. But then Sonic blew up, it was very popular, so people have come to think of it as just Sonic music, right? You're doing it the right way. You really are putting a lot of effort before you share. Yeah, effort. Sometimes people just are very quick to just keep asking for more, and it's like just modus New Year Protocol 11 when? It's like, dude, have you not seen the NYP series is complete? It is the story is complete. I'm moving on, please. Stop asking. It's not happening, please. Right? And then just when is this gonna come out? And it's just like, dude, it'll come out when it's ready, and no sooner. Whenever I feel it is actually ready to be shown to the world, because if you rush things, it always backfires. Please, guys, do not rush things out of the door. Okay. When are you gonna come out? I am going to come out at exactly... If it wasn't about quality, we wouldn't be here. You're a unique artist and you deserve best. Thank you. I'm flattered. So yeah, if it wasn't about quality, we wouldn't be here. I wish it was like that for everyone, dude. I wish everyone just looked out for quality instead of quantity. Yeah. I wish every fan was like that, for sure. There are definitely more people that are just like, oh, if you don't release every 3 weeks, I'm unfollowing you, I unsubscribe. And then I'm like, brother, just cookies need love like everything does. Just, yeah. Hello, Modus. Hi, Geotree. I had so many hours on my Spotify rap for Azalea. I think it was like 0.1%. Dude, to think that I am someone's top #1 artist, it's like, hell yeah. Heck yeah, dude. Camellia releases every 2 minutes. At this point, I am convinced that Camellia has his style so what is the word? So optimized? No. He's got his style down so well that he can probably write a Camellia song generator program that just like randomly arranges a series of samples into a Camellia. Yes, dialed in. Thank you, Jared. At this point, I'm convinced Camellia has his style so dialed in that he can probably write a Camellia song generator program. And the program picks from his sample library and just does it for him. I think Modus was my #1 artist on Wrapped back in 2022. Thank you. Yes, I think I remember that. I'm not sure what year exactly was it, but I do remember you telling me about it. He is the Camellia song generator. Dude. Should I open that kind of worms? Should I talk about God's Warrior? The man releases like every 2 days. He comes up with a new track. I'm like, it's actually impossible. There's no way you do this, bro. Someone out there is like ghost producing you, or like you have an entire team ghost producing for you. It's actually impossible. I can't explain it. The man manages to release every 2 days. It's like, what? God's Warrior, man. Dude, he's been around since the beginning of time, dude. I remember in the very early Feedback Hour streams, he was there. Right? I had to exclude God's Warrior from the SO Winners playlist, not that guy. I can see why, but yeah, it just struck me as odd how just yeah. You can't deny, like, think what you will of God's Warrior. We have very strong opinions about the man, but you can't deny the man's prolific as fuck. Like, you cannot deny that. That's an objective fact. Okay. You have to look at it on stream if you haven't. You know what you just reminded me of? One thing that we absolutely should look at this stream. No, not that idiot. This idiot. Brothers and sisters and everything in between, gather round for tomorrow. We are streaming feedback, but not on this channel. We're doing some feedback on Neil Lubinum's YouTube channel. In fact, we're doing some feedback for charity. We are doing a crossover for charity event, where I will be giving feedback to submissions for the crossover for charity event. So, if you're in chat and you are participating in crossover for charity, you should probably look out for this one, right? Yes, I will send the link in chat so you guys can hit the little bell thingy here. Notify me. Yes. Notify me. Yes. Like that. Give it to me now. Or in 20 hours. That is. Yeah, just... Some feedback for charity. All of the proceeds from this feedback stream will go to the same charities that Neoluminum and Co. is currently contributing to. All these, you can see that's a lot. That's a lot of charities. All right? And, yeah, all the proceeds from the stream will go to those charities. Yeah. But anyone can send anything they want. It is primarily designed for people who are participating in crossover for charity, right? So, yeah. Don't check chat. Okay. New aluminum. Yes, that's how it shows up in that's how it shows up on like automated captions on YouTube. It always says new aluminum. I mean, it's only a matter of time before we see a Modus Neo release at this point, right? I guess, sure, at some point, whenever we have the right thing to send their way, sure, why not? You've teamed up several times at this point. I have. I've done Base Olympics and now this. We've also released the Base Olympics sample pack with them. So, yeah. Pretty cool stuff. And it's just nice to help up-and-coming artists with events like these. And in the meantime, be contributing to good causes like this. So, yeah. It seems likelier now. It's just... I can't really give you a when because even I don't know. But yeah, just I guess when we have the right thing when I have the right thing to send their way, I guess it could happen. I remember when Desks was just a regular like me. Yeah, let's go. And now they've built an empire. We laid the foundation, and now we'll build an empire, brother. On the topic of putting out a lot of songs, too. Yeah. I remember Desks back in 2022 when she just released But Built. Uh-huh. Lumi is locked in. Yeah, just... I keep seeing the, like, New Aluminum server pings and everything that's going on in there. They keep putting out stuff, and I can't help but wonder sometimes, how does Lumi keep it all together? Like, what what does a desk's day look like? Right? I would honestly be curious to know what happens on a regular day at New Aluminum staff. At like, yeah. I'm still fun with how she loved my old Twitch profile picture. Bit build, Seen New Aluminum from now, from before to where it is now. Absolutely insane. Yeah. I thought Lumi was the cartoon version of Superluminal. What? And they did something together literally every day. One of her friends did a thing where he left a diary note every day leading up to her birthday. Just the amount of work that must be going on there. The volume of songs they must be dealing with. Their roster, I don't even get. I didn't even know that SoundCloud bios could be that long. If you check out New Aluminum's SoundCloud page and you take a look at their entire roster, you can scroll down to basically the very bottom of the page and still be reading names. Their roster is actually huge, actually humongous. There's so many people in there. Some people are just on a different level. Yeah, just built different, dude. And then here I am follow the bouncing bass shenanigans with them. For charity, which is the good thing. What? LaMail. Yes, LaMail is right. Guys, I caught a couple more shinies, by the way. Today, I pulled a shiny Jolteon and a shiny Raichu. Yes, dude. So, I finally evolved my shiny Tinkatuff to shiny Tinkaton. Right? There you go. You got my shiny Tinkaton there. And just today, I pulled this off. Green boy. My green boy. And I called it not Pikachu. I was actually hunting for Eevee. And then this guy showed up. And I was like, sure, okay. And then we got a shiny Raichu. Which I called plus 33 volts, 250 ohms. Yes. It's fucking crazy, dude. And yeah, I've just been on that AFK grind for a while. Yeah, I made tech work for me instead of the other way around. Oh man. New Aluminum's got so many songs, like, oh my god, too much to catch up on, and you're gonna beat the next classic Monster Cat. Bro, it's an electrical engineering problem. Plus 33 volts to 150 ohms. Yeah, I come up with some of the greatest names for my Pokemon. My signature Gardevoir is literally just called Josefo.
In 2026, what makes someone a criminal?
First of all, Josefo. Second of all, not watching Camellia music video. I mean, you do know that Content ID, copyright is a thing, right? You are aware. You are aware that Content ID is a thing. If he isn't acknowledging your chats, that probably means he just doesn't want to. No, it's just that, yeah. We're Friday chillin' out here. Dude's gonna call his next one a complex mathematical equation. Don't tempt me. I have the symbols on the keyboard. Like, dude, check out the amount of symbols I have at my disposal. Let's say I want to change some of this name here, for example. Okay. check out. Okay, so there's this thing. In fact, I can actually just show you with the capture card. I think it's gonna be easier than like me doing this every time I want to show you something. So like, give me a couple minutes, and I'll set up the capture card. Game. Boom. All right. That's more like it. It doesn't really need audio. Okay, hook up the controller. All right. So, let me just move out of the way here for a moment. So, there's this button here. You can actually switch the keyboard layout. And the last keyboard layout is called symbol. Just check this out, brother. I have 4 tabs of symbols. Don't tempt me, brother. I can actually just name my Pokemon like flats. Like musical flats. Or just number. I can call my Pokemon number. I can call them square root. I can copyright my Pokemon. I can trademark. I can write the cool S. Almost. The almost cool S. I can even put the Justice logo. Okay, hang on. Let me give you a cool name. Go ahead. You're about to name my shiny Vivillon. Vivillon? Yeah? Games in Spanish. Sorry, not sorry. Not the Sim money. You're right. It's the Sims money thing. You're totally right. Sorry, my only experience with The Sims is the objectively better Sims game. It's The Sims 2 on the DS. The one that had the like whole story on like a desert city, right? Like running a hotel in the middle of nowhere, right? Dude, that game fucking slaps. That game fucking slapped. Yeah. Trans-looking wings. Yeah, this is the default design for Vivillon. Alright. I can't wait for your... I can't wait for your name proposals. Should we get some audio now? Oh, it doesn't even have the audio thing. Okay. Danillon. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. So, as promised, my God of War, Josefo. English version, Daniel. But that's Spanish. But that's Spanish, though. Isn't that like, you know? It's kind of like, and then, yeah. Does it work? Do I get audio here? I don't. Huh? This is weird. My capture card is not routing the audio through. Is that normal? Why am I not getting audio on my thing? Estrange. Weird. What if I just... Oh? Do we have audio now? No. Okay. So it must just B that I have to probably like switch it off and then on again. Yeah, boom, flashbang. So just unplug it. Okay, so it's dead now. And then just the like USB cable on this thing is the worst thing ever. It's super finicky. You plug it in and it like does this weird thing where it connects, disconnects, and then it does that like 20 times in 2 seconds. It's fucking horrifying. Okay. Do we got it back? Do we got audio here? Yes, we do. Okay. It's mono audio, but whatever. Oh wow, Hexateron has done it. He's come up with it. Now we just have to check if we can even do that name. So it's triangle facing down. Okay. So like this. Yeah. And then it's X, so times E. Okay, so it's just a I'll go for the Greek E. Equals. Yeah, that's an equals. Equals. What was that symbol? Was that a lowercase phi? I think it was. I don't even remember what the name of that symbol was, but it's here. It's this one, right? That, and then it's B. So we'll go for that B. Greek letter delta. Okay, so it's lowercase delta. Okay. Oh, there's a negative sign on it. Okay. It's minus delta B. Okay. Divided by or over delta T. Oh, what was that equation? That was I kind of remember that equation from something. From like last few years of high school, like physics. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it definitely had something to do with physics or chemistry. But I think it might be physics, because Hexateron is more of a physics guy. And there's delta T. What's it to do with the magnetic field? Possibly, yeah. I'm pretty convinced. Okay, and then it's just a lowercase t, which I don't have here, but I can just go back to the symbols thing. Just go back to my boom. We did it. Oh. I canceled out of it. Instead of hitting accept, I hit X for cancel. So now I have to do it again. Damn. I'm so cooked, chat. Well, I guess we're doing it again. RIP for sure. I canceled instead of accepting. Fuck! Fuck! Times it was Greek E. I know it's not called an E in Greek, but you get me. This is alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon. I think it's, yeah, this is uppercase epsilon. Okay. E.
Audio jack.
No, that's not the E. There you go. It was right next to that. E. Equals, right? There's an equal sign there. And then there's a negative. And then it was delta uppercase beta, or just B, but it's the same symbol. over delta t. Oh, I have to go back to the... Okay. There you go. Now we hit accept. There you go. Wow. The most technical Pokemon in existence. Let me just pull up the game signal on the big monitor so I don't have input lag. Mans, don't ask why I'm on the rooftops Mirror's Edge style, but enjoy my shiny reverse triangle times E equals minus delta B over delta T. How do you even pronounce that? What was the name of that equation? Oh, Maxwell's equation. There you go. Okay, so I didn't actually do problems with Maxwell's equations, but we did like hear about them in class. So it's the kind of thing that was pointed out to us, but we didn't actually get to do any problems with Maxwell's equations in high school. So we just knew that there was something that existed, but then the problems that actually involved those equations are not for high school; they're for university. So, Elon Musk's secret child. It's level 18. It has just reached. It has just reached. I can't talk. It has just reached adulthood. Yeah, bro. Let me just get out of the way so you can... Okay, this is gonna be a better spot for the game to be in. There you go. Much better. At least for this game in particular, it's better for it to be this way. And yeah, just... My centerpiece of the team is this Lopunny. He's called Tequila. Because there was I think it was a Spanish band called Tequila here, that they had a song that said "Salta, salta conmigo, digo salta." The lyrics basically translate to jump, jump, right? And well, if you look at it, as you can see, he jumps, and I say he because as you can see, it's a male Lopunny. So, yeah, look at him jump. Look at my pink boy. Just yeah, it's just wholesome. All right, Maxwell's equation goes back to the box in favor of my Absol called Do Re Mi. Because, like, get it? Because he has Paris song. That move Canto Mortal that translates to Paris song. So yeah, that's why she is called Do Re Mi. Like I said, I have a way with Pokemon nicknames. What can I say? It's funny because this is the 30th update ever since its final update. Also, you're talking Terraria. I never really got to play around with Terraria. I remember trying it out once because Minecraft wouldn't work on the computer that I had at the time, right? Oh boy. Oh my god! Danji! Thanks for $5. Oh, that's very quiet. That's so quiet. I can barely hear it. Yo, I want you to do a vocal sample for me. It's about Lumpasketty. I mean, it depends on what it is. If you want me to say fresh balls on your song, it's probably not gonna happen. But yeah, just okay. Just that's enough of that. We're not shiny hunting on the stream, are we? we're just calling it now. Yeah. In case you're wondering why my menu looks like that of a Switch 2, it's not actually a Switch 2. It's a Switch 1 with a Switch 2 theme. It's the power of modding stuff. Jesus. It's for a song. I'll give you the script on Discord. Don't just make sure it's safe for work. Okay? Make sure it doesn't have anything foul in it. I won't do it otherwise. I'm just saying. Modding stuff, modus. See? This man understood the reference. It is safe or unsafe? What are you trying to tell me here? Do you mean it is safe or it is unsafe? So my car's tuned out the moment I started talking physics. It's safe for work. Okay. Just make sure it's nothing that could get me in trouble, because I won't do it otherwise. Don't worry, should imply safe for work. But you never know with Don J. You never really know with this man. This man is a menace. Bro, I'm just stating facts. I am merely stating facts, okay? I'm just stating the facts. Give me a sec. 3 years later. Yes, another final update. So yeah, it's just back then, I only played Terraria once, and it was because back then it was like what 20. So I had this computer, this tower, this desktop. It was the first computer I started producing on. It was a dual-core Pentium, and it had no dedicated GPU. It had an integrated iGPU with like 256 megabytes of VRAM, something like that. It was from 2009, right? So it was a computer from 2009, and because of the iGPU, Minecraft wouldn't boot up on it. And then later we did get a GTX 650 for it. I did get a 650 for my birthday. So I could play Sonic Generations on that computer, because I remember telling my parents that I really wanted to play Sonic Generations on it. Ancient computer. I mean, does that mean that you get to call me ancient? Because I was born in 2001. So do you get to call me ancient? That computer may be older than me. I know for a fact that computer is older than some people in chat right now. Or at least in my Discord server. I am fully aware. I'm fully aware. So, yeah. That says a lot. How old is it? 2009. My parents bought it for me in 2009, and it was from 2009. But it was like an entry level like computer, because for 500 euros, that computer cost 499. I remember it like it was yesterday. 499, and it came with the whole kit: tower, monitor, keyboard, and mouse. It was like a whole OEM kit from HP. It was an HP desktop, HP monitor, HP keyboard, HP mouse. $499, right? Now, this is 2009, so there's less inflation, right? But still, for $499, getting a whole ass office computer, kinda okay. The only problem was that it didn't have a dedicated GPU, not even a BAT one. So 256 megabytes of Intel HD graphics it was. And for a long time I really couldn't play much. Minecraft wouldn't work. Sonic Generations wouldn't work. The most graphically intensive game that I could play for some reason was Pro Evolution Soccer 2009. Which the only reason I downloaded that game was because I read up on a list somewhere that game was compatible with my GPU, and that was like one of the more graphically demanding games that my GPU could support. And I was like, well, I have to try it now just to see what it looks like. Now, it did run on like the lowest settings. And yeah, there was like no lighting at all. The lighting was like it might as well not have existed. But for the time, it looked absolutely astounding to me. It was just, brother, it was the future. But that's not the point, is it? So before I got a dedicated GPU for my birthday, and then I could start playing Minecraft. I couldn't, and so I had to look for alternatives. So I literally had one of these sessions on the internet where I just went Minecraft alternatives. One of them was Terraria, so I got it. I downloaded it and I tried it out for a few hours, and then I decided that wasn't really my jam. At least for small kid Paul, right? At least for like 9-10-year-old Paul. Right? But yeah, and then shortly after I could start playing Minecraft. So yeah, Terraria is not a Minecraft alternative. Back then it was. Back then it was classified as a Minecraft alternative. Finally, my all-rated extreme. We have a saying here. We have a saying in Spanish. If there are any Spaniards in chat, maybe you know this. It's cada uno llora por donde lo siente. And in English, it roughly translates to everyone cries their own river, I guess. Like everyone just worries about their own thing and cries about their own thing. To each their own. No, not really. It's like every person worries about their own problems and all that, right? Each person cries where they feel it is the literal translation of the saying. Terraria is a lot more progression based. I could see that when I first tried it. I didn't like progression back then. I had little time to play games back in the day. Not because I didn't want to, or I didn't have time because I was too busy, just because my parents would impose a time limit on how long I could play games. Like they were a parental control thing, right? So yeah, I could only play for so long each day, and Terraria was just not the right game for that, right? I needed something that I could just pick up and play for like 30 minutes, just leave it. And I guess that has stuck with me since. I don't like games that take very long to complete. I prefer games that I can just pick up, play, maybe 2 months after that, pick it up again, play for another while, right? Stuff like that. Terraria is closer to Hollow Knight than Minecraft, like taxonomically. Okay, Darwin. And the devs have a wild sense of humor. Go underground. There's traps that can insta-kill you early game. Is that a sense of humor or just or just being fucking evil? Because I remember when I first played Jedi Fallen Order on PC, I remember, so it was the start of the pandemic, right? So like April, May 2020, right? Hold up, one sec. Oh, it's Telemist. I'm getting. Telemist just sent me a snare. What should I tell him? Hi, Telemist. If you're there in chat, I haven't listened to your snare yet. Okay. So we were talking about. Oh yeah, Jedi Fallen Order. Nice snare. Poof. Reply with snare. Hola Telemist, estoy en directo ahora mismo en YouTube, tengo a 13 personas viéndome y de parte mía y de todas las personas involucradas en este chat, te vamos a regalar otro snare para ti. De hecho, no solo uno, te voy a regalar por lo menos 5 más. Ahí va. Guapo, coño. He'll get the message. Okay. Where were we? Where were we? Oh yeah, Jedi Fallen Order. Okay. So, I remember when I first started playing Jedi Fallen Order, and I was at like the second planet, and there was this little like detour from the like main path, right? And that detour took you to like a cave, and then you encounter this boss called Ogdo Bogdo. Ogdo Bogdo. And you encounter this thing on like the first 30 minutes of the game. Oh shit. I was wondering why the logo came out pink. Pink. This thing, Ogdo Bogdo. You encounter this thing, so here, there's like a couple holes here, so you drop down, and then there's this boss, Ogdo Bogdo. This thing is like actual... You're not supposed to fight it until like the end game. That or you have to have like balls of steel, because this thing insta kills you. Every single attack is an insta kill. And the guy has a health bar that actually takes like 5 light years. Just yeah. Yeah. And this thing is like 30 minutes in. And it's like this side quest meme boss that they intentionally put in there just to mess with you. And actually, in the sequel, Jedi Survivor, they have a challenge where you actually get to fight Ogdo Bogdo and his son at the same time, and both of them, every single attack is an unparryable insta-kill. And you have to fight them both at the same time. Unparryable and insta-kill. Every single attack. So you can't parry them. So, yeah. Nah, I'd win. I wouldn't. I'm not that kind of player. Dude, you really don't want to know how many tries Margit took for me in Elden Ring. You really don't want to know how many tries it took. I know. Only I shall know. Only I shall remember the amount of tries it took for me to beat the first boss of Elden Ring. Just cheese him with 20 parries and arrow. easy. Yeah, but I picked. I think it was like the knight, the one that had the like sword and shield, right? Dude, the parry in Elden Ring is horrible. I don't care what anyone says. It's bad. I hate it. The parry in Elden Ring, I hate it. It's just the animation and where the parry actually counts is completely different. So like, the parry counts and then it does the animation. The animation is so late. It hits so late. Time it like a grace note. No. No. Once you get the delay, it's super satisfying. No, it isn't. I spent like 3 hours trying to get it right. I guess I have a bit of a handicap because I am particularly sensitive to anything that is rhythm or music related. Maybe because of my perfect pitch or just how my brain is wired for music. Right? Just my brain is wired in a particular way that I just can't. I just can't. It has to be that way. Like it has to be perfect. If it hits late, if there's a sound that hits late, that's just forever wrong for me. Unfixably wrong for me. Right? Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. I want to play Elden Ring. Good luck. It's a very good game. Okay? It's a very good game. It's very unforgiving. I are playing Elden Ring. Hi, Telemist. I take it you checked out my audio recording. I have not hit a single parry ever. I tell you, dude. I tell you. Another parry that's borderline terrible. Have you guys played... what's it called? Kena Bridge of Spirits? The game that looked like a Pixar movie. This thing. You guys have played this, right? Or maybe not, but it's a very good game. It's a really good game, okay? Unreal Engine 4, it just, yeah, very well done game. The parry is ass. With like a billion S's, dude. Jesus Christ, it's so bad. Everything else about the game, really good. The parry sucks ass. Fucking no. Just no. Cancel that shit. No. It might as well not have existed. I played the entire game without parrying a single time. It was just, as soon as I saw the timing, it was just no. No, there really is no need. Just like dodge everything. We need as a soundboard. Who do you think I am? The angry video game nerd? Another game where the parry is pretty bad. Notably, well, it's not that the parry is bad. The timing is actually pretty good. It's just the button combination to hit the parry is bad. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. So, you guys remember the famous reel of mine? In Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, let's say an enemy is coming at you from the right, right? So, the parry here, Revengeance parries, yeah, the timing, I actually find it to be pretty good. It's just the button combination to do the parry is... Sorry, did I hit? Yes, you heard that correctly. There's a button combination. Yes, there's a button combination. You heard me. So...
In 2026, what makes someone a criminal?
The curse. Yes, there is a button combination for it. So, yes, there's a button combination for it. So, instead of pressing a button, what you do is, first of all, you point the joystick in the direction that the enemy is coming at you from. We are not doing this again. We are not doing this again. Okay, so how it works is you point the joystick in the direction that the enemy is coming at you from. And then you hit, I think it was X. So it was direction of the enemy plus X. So if the enemy is coming at you from the front, you hit up X. And that's how you parry. It could have just been X. And that's it. But no, it just, who fucking cares? Just Kojima does whatever the fuck he wants. Yeah. Nier Automata was also made by Platinum Games, and they just made it so you only have to move in the enemy's direction with perfect timing. Still, I would have liked a button. I found it in Nier Automata, I found it a lot more satisfying to just dodge. The like teleport the animation it does like warps when you do like a perfect dodge, and then like dodges. That's so satisfying to hit every time. So I found the dodges to be much more satisfying than the parries. Like you know what I mean, right? When no, the alerts are off. Unless the effect turned on. Oh, it did. It works. That's crazy. Okay. I never actually tested that. Okay, guys, we have an improvement for this year. The autotune reward now automatically turns on the autotune. And after 60 seconds, it turns it off automatically. So now I don't have to worry about accidentally leaving the autotune on for like 7 minutes. Very cool. So I'll just have to leave this open and like monitor it to see if it actually turns off after 60 seconds. Yeah! Yeah! Guys, welcome to Modus Live Friday Chill. Your script is here. Shit. Now I'm scared. Let me just see if the autotune effect turns off first, okay? And then. Oh, it turns off. Brilliant. Great. Amazing. It works. Oh boy. Donjay, should I can I put the script up on the screen for all to see? Can I leak the Donjay files? I go to the bathroom and you're auto-tuned. Peak Modus Live experience. Sure, okay. Okay. The Donjay files. No, those aren't the Donjay files. I hope I'm not leaking anything that's like actually sensitive. Don't think so. You're just gonna have to record the VOD later, okay? I'm just gonna do it in real time for you. I was listening to a Disciple Roundtable volume album when I was suddenly blessed by a track. It was from a man named Lumpaschetti. After that track, I found the artist and started to listen to more of his music. I would put all of his music on my playlist. I would only listen to his music. After all of that, I would become his biggest fan. You want to know why? Because he is goated. He's so goated that he has a goat as their mascot. You want to know why? Because he's goated? I listen to him. We listen to him. You want to know why? Because he is the GOAT! There. My job is done. Thanks for the money. I hope I've won you over. And I hope we can work again. Paid, obviously. Because who fucking cares otherwise? Not enough anger? Brother, just compress it more. Just distort and compress more. And now I sound more angry. I sound angrier. I sound more angry. Okay. Where were we? Donji files? Yes, the Donji. Dude. Were any of you in the Token Machine stream where we did Jackbox? Dude, we fucking broke him, dude. We broke him so hard. We broke the poor guy. Should I play the clip? It was so good. It was so good. Yeah, so we had this. There's this Jackbox game on the newest one, Jackbox 11, right? There's this game called Dominate, and it's you have to come up with ways to ruin a prompt, right? So there's the prompt here: the smell of fresh balls in Poland. I'm actually tweaking. Is your voice auto-tuned right now? Dude, you are like several minutes behind. I'm pretty sure you're actually several minutes behind. You might have to hit F5. You might have to F5. You're heavily behind. Okay, so the smell of fresh balls in Poland. I should probably get myself back in there. And so people can reply and then ruin this prompt. Oh, I'm not. Did it activate again? No, it's off now. No, I don't have auto-tune right now. Again? No, it's off. Yeah, it's all good.
The smell of fresh. I can't.
Dude, I wish Sky were here. Where is Sky? We need to get Sky in the chat. She would laugh her ass off at this.
The smell of.
Because she's Polish as well.
I can't.
We fucking broke him, dude. So, this prompt is mine. I pulled up Google Translate English to Polish. I was like, peach juice. And then sok brzozgwiniowy was what came up in there. And then we just broke him, dude. He's red. You can see his face behind the mask just turn red. But then here's the thing. I had to go, or at least I had to stop playing because it was getting very late and I was like very tired. But I kept watching, right? I did keep watching. And there's this other clip from the game after I stopped playing, which was this. So this is a game about like drawing cookies, right? And then there's these two that came up, right? Squidward, and then this other one. And then Toki was saying like, why is it inside a folder?
Why is he in a folder? What's inside the folder?
And then chat went,
That's
the squid files.
most recent saved image of that folder. The squid files.
Oh, dude, and we broke him again.
Oh my god.
I actually ended the previous game with a headache from all the laughing. I could not. I actually stopped playing because I got a headache from all the laughing. The squid fuck. Yeah. Between that and Zok Brzovinovi, I don't even remember. But it was so cooked. Okay. Dude, hey Tonicity, I'm just seeing the margin clip of
What makes someone a criminal?
Google translating to Greek. Okay. I don't know what that translates to, but I don't think I want to know. Oh, what happened here? Ooh. I'm watching the Margit clip you sent in the Discord server, dude. No, there's just no. 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 It's just no. That never happened to me. Would always hit. Like hit me. Not hit him. Just yeah, no. 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 You're just wrong. No. That's not how that's not how it works. No. Just wrong. Yeah. Did you play live? Televis just asked me if I played the snare live. I did not. But I need to see if it's safe playing it. What? Oh. Do you guys want to hear Telemis snare? I don't even know if the mic is going to like pick this up. It's bathroom noises. That's all I'll say. You guys heard that? Okay. Now we can move on. It sounded like Vocodex. You might have a point. The Vocodex on the master. Specifically on track number. Pretty quiet. Yeah, yeah, it's because the recording is probably very quiet. Noise Vocodex. And even with the phone speakers turned up to the max, like right up to the mic. The gain the gain on my mic is also set pretty low. So I can then compress the audio on OBS and like make it louder. So I don't clip as much because I tend to get pretty loud on the streams, and so I don't clip it like first thing, right? I tend to keep my gain pretty low, and then I just compress a bunch with OBS. So my quiet voice sounds louder, and the loud bits sound quieter. Just squash that. Squash those dynamics. Boy. Noise vocal snares. Okay, yeah, so I'm watching you play Margit, and the first thing the first question I have is that one like the like CPU partner that you can summon right before the battle. Where is he? He's nowhere to be seen. There's no way you didn't need him to beat Margit. Because the only way that I could beat Margit was for me to like summon that NPC partner, and then Margit would focus him, would like tunnel him, so I could attack Margit. That's the only way I could reliably beat Margit, the fell omen. But yeah, dude, the parry was just horrible. Like there is an ability that makes the parry faster, easier, or like makes the parry window much bigger. But even with that, dude, I still found it to be pretty bad. Best parry I've ever used? I've heard very good things about Sekiro, but I haven't played Sekiro, so I wouldn't know how good the parry is. But I've been told it is like the best parry. It is like sublime. But I haven't played, so I wouldn't know for sure. God of War has very good parry. I can parry pretty reliably with God of War. Golden parry reduces the startup frames. Sekiro is the most satisfying parry. Okay. So we are in agreement there. Okay. So yeah, God of War has pretty good parry. Also, there's a sound design contest going on, and the prize is a copy of Uzu. I already have Uzu. I bought it. we actually tried it out on Tuesday, like this past Tuesday stream, pretty extensively actually. We tried it out quite a bunch. Jedi Survivor is basically Sekiro parry. Oh, okay. Jedi Survivor had pretty good parry. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. So if Sekiro is the same, okay, all right. Nine Souls also has a really satisfying parry. I haven't played Nine Souls. I'm not sure how it compares to Sekiro. What other games have a parry? I was gonna say Bayonetta, but like Bayonetta doesn't have a parry. It has a dodge, and then a perfect dodge activates Witch Time. But yeah, I don't think Bayonetta has like a like weapon parry per se. Dead Cells has a parry and it's mid. What else has a parry? I don't know, dude. Oh well, I really enjoyed Hi-Fi Rush. But to be fair, the whole point of the game is rhythm. So it would be fair to assume that I would do pretty well in that game. I got pretty good ranks in Hi-Fi Rush. I think I even like turned the difficulty up a notch. I think that was one of the like few games that I actually started playing on hard difficulty. And it didn't even seem that hard to me. I guess because of the like rhythm element, that it was just, and the fact that you could actually adjust the offset of the rhythm based on the input lag of your monitor. The game gives you an option to adjust the offset in milliseconds to compensate for the input lag of your monitor, so that your button inputs actually time correctly with the monitor. That's based. That's very based. And that meant that I could get like very consistent and very good at the game. Because it would basically be very predictable in that I knew exactly when to hit, right? Because I knew that it would hit. Like I knew that it would work. So yeah, that was based. Silksong Parry. I haven't played either Hollow Knight. I have them both installed on the Switch. I have yet to play them. I've yet to play them because, dude, like right now is not the time to like play story games for like entire days. Right now it's not the time. I have post NYP to worry about, you know. So if anything, I get like an hour or two of shiny hunting at the end of the day in Legend ZA, and maybe even a couple of races of like Sonic Crossworlds. That's about it. That's most of what I play nowadays. Pokemon and Crossworlds. Dude, fucking love Crossworlds. It slaps. So good. I recently got Supersonic. And honestly, I don't find it like they say it's like this like broken character. I didn't find it to be that broken. All the games I'm mentioning are 2D. Haha. So 2D games that I've played recently: Duck Game, Celeste. What else? Could you call Knights 2D? No, it's more like it's 3D, but it's on a 2.5D plane. I guess you could say. Dude, I have yet to beat Sonic Frontiers. I started it, and then I like stopped playing it, and then I never really came back to it. I should probably get back to Sonic Frontiers when I can. Yeah, it's not a lot. Oh, there is this game called 30XX. I actually played its predecessor 20XX very extensively. I played the fuck out of 20XX back in the day, and then they came up with 30XX, and I've also been playing that sometimes. But yeah, it's like a 2D platformer thing. Was Celeste good? It was awesome. Yeah, it's very hard. It's hard, but it's really good. Like the how the story is about like insecurities and all that, and like facing your own insecurities. Like that's the like metaphor of climbing the. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, even though I kind of did, but in a way that you still wouldn't really understand. So it was like a half spoiler, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty good. You should play it, definitely, if you have the time. Cave Story is a really good play, dude. I remember playing this. What was the studio called? The one that had what was it called? Battleground Blocks, Battleground something. Block Battleground. No, not Roblox. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh man, what was it? The studio that made Castle Crashers. So Castle Crashers, goated game. It's from 2008. Absolutely goated game. You can probably still play it to this day, and it'll feel. It's one of those games that it's just timeless. You can just play it whenever. It never gets old. It's a platformer that you can play with friends. The entire story, you can play with friends if you want. And that's what we did mostly. I had a couple friends, and we played through the whole thing like twice actually. And yeah, just go to the game. Really good and very fun. And then this the Behemoth franchise. The Behemoth, yeah. And then it was, what was it called? Battle Block Theater. Okay, Battle Block Theater. Yeah, Battle Block Theater. We played this too as well. We played this too. Really fun as well. So yeah, just both of those games must play if you're into platformers, in my opinion. Took so long to beat the Chapter 9 DLC. I never got to play the Chapter 9 DLC. I just played through the main story and felt like that was enough. So, yeah. Might play. Should play. Definitely. But then Geometry Dash will come at your door calling. demanding. And you will have no choice. Oh, man. Released in 2004. Old platformers, huh? Old platformer. I mean, I guess I could say New Super Mario Brothers DS. Another timeless classic. If you have and even if you don't have a DS, you should probably still get an emulator and play Super Mario Brothers DS. The Wii one was also great. The Wii one has had a lot of mods come out for it back in the day. So there's this mod for New Super Mario Brothers Wii called Newer Super Mario Brothers Wii that has a lot of extra levels, and it's really cool. And then what was it? Old platformers. There's this Saturn game I've been meaning to play for a while. It's called Astal. The art style looks a little weird, but then you get to play it. It's actually kind of fun. Astal on the Saturn. I've been meaning to play this for a while. I actually tried to start it. I got through a couple levels, but I didn't really get into it that much. But it was pretty fun. Astal. More platformers. Symphony of the Night. Another Saturn game I've been meaning to play. Castlevania. Alright. I just haven't gone around to it. I have installed this mod that fixes a lot of performance issues, and it also unlocks Maria's story. Castlevania based. Yeah, it's just I've never played Castlevania before, so this is gonna be interesting. Have you heard of Isbara? I have not. Is it a game? A cross genre of bullet hell and platformer style. Oh, it's kind of like you know that one retro game that every knockoff console has? I think it's called 100 Floors. 100 Floors. No, it's not that. It's a... What was it? 1,000 Floors? Tower climb game? Tower climb? Can't really pull up the exact one, but it's just the classic tower climbing platformer that every knockoff console has. This reads like that, but then Tuhu happened. Oh, sorry, wrong window. So yeah, it's like a tower climber. Also, man, the frame rate. What's that frame rate, brother? That's rough to watch, but still. It's it's if Tuhu and Tower Climb had a baby. Yeah, it's bullet hell. Interesting. Well, have you heard of those symbols got your messages deleted by Nightbot? Damn. Maybe I need to tell you guys about this. There's this game on Steam right now. It came out very recently, but it's been in the works for several years now. There's this game called Lethal Honor: Odor of the Apocalypse. It just came out recently, October of last year, and it's this isometric roguelite game that I actually had the honor to do some sound design for back in the day as an assistant sound designer at the video game sound studio where I did my internship back in the day. Yeah. I actually don't know if my sounds made it to the final game, but in the vertical slice that was presented to the publisher, they had my sounds in there for sure. Yeah, I don't know if all these years later, because we're talking like 5 years ago at this point, so like 2021 was when I did this, and we were working on like a very early version of the game, obviously. But yeah, dude, had the honor to do some sound design for that. But I don't know if my sounds made it to the final build of the game. I haven't bought it, so yeah. Or climb. No, it's not really like that. It's just I'm just looking for the right tower climber. It's not really this. It's the other way around. It's an auto scroller, and you have to keep jumping so you don't go to the bottom. Right? It's an auto scroller instead. Tower climb, auto scroll. Oof. What the heck? Oh. Tower climbing game original? Maybe I'll find it that way. Who knows? No, this doesn't look like it. This ain't it, Chief. But yeah, no, it's like you buy any like knockoff NES console or like Game Boy clone, it probably has that tower climber game. In there, like in those knockoff consoles, it's probably called 100 floors, 1,000 floors, right? That was like the name of the games of like that specific game in there. Kind of looks Android-ish. Oh, it's much older than Android, dude. It's much older than that. Bye, Geotree. Enjoy. If you search up Sword of Symphony, it should show up. Sword of Symphony. Sword of Symphony. What about this? Oh. Sword of Symphony. Have you heard of... no, I have not. This is my first time seeing this. Yeah, it's just... there are so many games I could play, but I can't because it just... a day has only so many hours. Right? And most of those hours are spent getting post-MIP done so I can actually give it to you guys. So I can actually drop it and show you what I've been up to all these months, right, of hard work. I'm currently doing visuals for it, and that's hence the story about the laptop currently rendering in the living room for 5 days straight without pauses. Millions of floors. I'm not sure there are millions of floors. I don't think those games have enough memory to store 1,000 floors, let alone 1,000,000. But yeah, chapter 9 almost broke me. What is the hardest game I've ever beaten? Hardest game I've ever beaten. Actually, that's a pretty hard question. There's this Flash game I played back in the day. I think it was called Give Up. One of those like mini clip games, right? That was pretty hard. Yeah, it's kind of like shit, wrong window. Here. It's kind of like it has 2D Portal vibes. And then it's like everything is trying to kill you, basically. You just have to make it through all these floors, right? And you have to resist the urge to hit the big give up button, right? And there's like, I think 50 floors? And the last one is just diabolical. Yeah, okay, there's 40 floors. 40 floors. That one is just diabolical, dude. There's a clone of this in GD. Well, this is the original. Victory in big low-res zooming text. Unrastered. Look at that. Peak 2000s flash graphics. Oh, that's my gem. Oh man. So that was pretty hard, but there has definitely been harder things and things that I've just spent way too much time on. Way too much time on. Bayonetta 1 was pretty hard, but it was alright. Like, with enough time, you could just, like, get through it. Margit was fucking just, no. I was probably just doing it wrong, but like I said, I have a very sensitive sense of, like, timing, right? So, if a parry is wrong, I'm already handicapped. And then, what else took a like billion tries? Oh yeah, the second to last battle in Revengeance, the one against the like big metal robot that the senator controls. I think it was called Metal Gear Excelsus. Yeah, this thing. Fucking hell, this thing is just. It's so poorly designed, this boss. It's just wait for him to do anything and then you counterattack. And then you just, yeah. It's very poorly designed. The fight with the senator is arguably harder, but it's more exciting, and there is more there's like a higher skill ceiling, I guess. This one is just... How do I say it? This one is just diabolical. It's just evil. Yeah. It has too much health for the few attacks that it does. And... man, the hitboxes are ridiculously bad. So, yeah, the senator fight is great, especially the final one. It's like you really have to like use every skill you've learned in the game to like beat him. And you have to have like Pogger's reflexes. There are some like bullet time bits where you have like less than half a second to react. It's literally like that. It's very fast reaction time. But this fight is just bad. It's so artificially inflated, the like so padded out, maybe it's the term, that it just, man. If you use the offensive defense dodge against Excelsus, you should be fine though. Except I did, and it killed me anyway, every single time. Man, it's just, yeah. It was just bad. Just boring. Way too on rails. Yeah, but there will also be some times where it would do... this like sweeping attack that I just didn't know how to dodge. I tried to parry it, but then I couldn't parry it. Then I tried to jump over it, but then I couldn't. And it would damage me anyway. And then I was like, but how am I supposed to dodge this insta-kill? Right? And just for a very long time. That when they have to ninja run towards it, and you automatically vault it. I think it's that one, yeah. I had no idea until I realized, oh, you just run into it and then you just automatically vault through it. What the fuck? What the fuck kind of fight is that? Yeah, it's just, no. The whole senator bit would have been just fine without the Excelsis fight. Just fine. But I wouldn't say it was particularly hard. It was just... Ugh. Just, man. Hard. Very hard fights. Sigrun in God of War was pretty hard. But it was kind of alright. Gna in Ragnarok is harder than Sigrun. But... No, the thing where I'm like, dude, I am going to give up right now so hard. My favorite part is when she screams, "For Asgard!" like three times. three times. "For Asgard! For Asgard! For Asgard!" and like, I know! Fucking, shut up! We know! But yeah, just having this I wouldn't say any one of them was this like peak memory of holy shit, this is the hardest boss I've ever faced in my life. I wouldn't say I have a place for that just yet. I've faced pretty hard bosses, but I don't really have this what. Actually, I just remembered. Fatalis on Monster Hunter Iceborne. That was pretty hard. That was a fucking nightmare. Consort Radahn from Elden Ring. Shadow of the Erd Tree, I think it was. The DLC. Took over 300 attempts, 12 hours non-stop. Fucking hell. No. Fatalis on Iceborne was pretty fucking hard. I might just have to go with that. I might just have to go with Fatalis. That was pretty fucking hard. I spent an entire week with a friend. Co-op. It was 2-player co-op, and still we couldn't. And he was the fucking like eminence when it came to Monster. This man that I was playing with lived and breathed Monster Hunter, and still we couldn't beat him. Brother. Well, why was Friday Night Chill so late today? We've always started at the same time. Friday Chill has always been 10 p.m. at night. And then it usually goes for a couple hours. And we are going quite over time, but hey, it's whatever. I'm going to be awake for like at least 4 more hours because I got to go pick up my sister from a party after this. At like 4 a.m. I got to get on the road. Thought I always came at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. is Tuesdays and Saturdays, so the production and feedback streams are always 7 p.m. They are slightly earlier in the day. And Fridays are slightly later because they are like Friday night. 2 hours sleep. No, not really. I'll just like still sleep my 8 hours and just wake up at way past lunchtime. I'll just wake up at like 3 p.m. tomorrow for the Saturday stream. It's whatever. I actually think I might have a clip from when I beat Fatalis. I don't know if it's in my in the Modus channel or in my secondary account in Enrique Guateque. I think it's in that one. Yes. Fatalis gets Fatalis gets Fatalist is the name of the video. It's unlisted and it's in 32:9 because that's the resolution of my monitor. And I was just recording like gameplay footage on that with like shadow play. So yeah, Fatalis on Iceborne. I'm not gonna play audio because it has voice. It has voice chat and all that. But Jesus fucking Christ. This dude is a nightmare. This dragon thing is a fucking nightmare, dude. And you can only faint 3 times in total. So between the two of you, you can only faint 3 times. So if you faint 3 times, it's game over. And this man, you are like on end game quality armor, like past end game, like post game strength, right? And still, he almost insta kills you with everything. I had this build that with any other monster, I could have just fucking like blasted them into oblivion. And by the way, the HUD is off because like the 32:9 patch was just being weird that day, but the HUD is just off. It's like on this side of the screen. And my god, this is a fucking nightmare. This is a fucking nightmare. I think we beat him around here. Somewhere in here we beat him. I'm like, by the way, this is my last, this is our last life. So if any one of us faints, it's game over. He's at like 1% health right now. We've been, so the time limit for this is 50 minutes. So we have to beat this guy in 50 minutes. This guy takes 50 minutes to beat. Okay? It's a 50-minute battle every time. Right? So every attempt takes at least 30 minutes. And there you go. Fucking... You can't hear us, but we are basically screaming here on the mic. That's exhausting as fuck, yeah. And we at this point we had been at this for over a week. So it was 50-minute battles for at least 4 or 5 hours a day for an entire week. It was rough, dude. It was rough. So yeah. I think this might just be it. This might just be the hardest boss I've ever faced. This might just be it. Brother. There's also Rodan from Bayonetta, but I've never actually beaten Rodan because I haven't unlocked the Rodan fight really on any of the 3 games. So like I know there's a Rodan fight, but I've never really gotten the like 9,900,000 and so like 99999 on all the like rings, the halos to unlock the Rodan fight. I never really bothered, but I know that one's pretty hard as well. But yeah, Fatalis. Brother. I don't miss it. I don't miss it. I'm honestly fine without it now. It's just the world's a better place when I'm not battling Fatalis. Yesterday on Break and Stream, we were laughing for 20 minutes at the David Guetta ends racism. That's the state of the music scene now. When you just you were there on Toki's Jackbox stream, like what was it, a couple of days ago? Wednesday, I think it was. Or was it Thursday? No, I think it was Wednesday night. Wednesday late night. Jesus Christ. with the it was one of the funniest clips of the EDM industry. Yeah. Which one? The David Guetta ends racism or? I mean, both of them. Honestly, they are both peak. Tokyo Machine absolutely breaking at the Squid Files and the Zog Brizioviniovi? Brizioskviniovi? Peach juice in Polish. I was talking to Chad a while back. I actually got a headache from all the laughing. I had to stop playing at the after the first match of the cookie drawing game. I had to stop because I had developed a headache from all the laughing. And probably because that day it had been like kind of raining and like kind of cloudy. And guys, do you have this thing where on rainy days you get a headache? You have this thing where like when the weather suddenly changes from one day to the next. So like one day it's clear and then suddenly the next day it's like cloudy and rainy. I think it has to do with like atmospheric pressure, something like that. You guys have this thing where like on rainy days you get a headache. I get headaches on sunny days. What the? Okay, Mr. Mr. Opposite. He died at almost every drawing I did, dude. It was one of the greatest streams on Earth. The Gardic Phone stream we did with, I think it was Neo Aluminum chat, was pretty crazy. It was pretty good. It was pretty peak, but the Toki Jackbox sesh was I think it just barely tops that. The Gardic Phone stream with Neo Aluminum chat was just good. Was like really good drawings, right? But Toki's was just fucking... No one cared, and that's what was funny about it. No one gave a shit. It was all complete chaos. I hate sunny days. Rain and snow are so good, and cloudy weather is the best. Okay. Okay. Cloudy weather is the best. I don't know, Chief. I certainly don't like having to drive in the rain. That's for sure. I made a clip of him reacting and dying to all my drawings. It's in the Twitch clips chat. I think I saw that. I think I saw the like mini compilation thing. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna have to go. Yeah. About 2 hours 24. Yeah, I gotta get some rest before I hit the road at 4 a.m. in the morning. And yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for the night. Guys, before I go, please remember tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central European Time, whatever time that is for you, I'm gonna give you the link in chat once again, okay? Please remember that tomorrow Neo Aluminum and I are doing a feedback hour crossover takeover over. I am basically taking over on Neo Aluminum's channel, and we're doing a special feedback hour for charity. We are going to be reviewing feedback submissions for crossover for charity submissions. So if you're participating in CFC, send your submission my way tomorrow. And yeah, all of the proceeds from the stream will go to charity as well. I'll be there, but I won't have a song. I'll probably just donate anyway for charity. Let's go, dude. I project that there will be tons of people there. It'll be one of the busier feedback hours for sure. I mean, we have the entirety of Neo Aluminum watching at this point. We probably will have a lot of the Neo Aluminum chat watching. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty fun stream for sure. I hope to see you all there. Links in the chat. please make sure to turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when it starts. I've been Paul, aka Modus. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow on New Aluminum's channel. Not here. New Aluminum's channel. And as always, until next time.